DJMTV.
Hey guys, welcome to DJMTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel for everything news and gist happening in Nigeria and all over the world. If this is your first time of seeing any of our video, please do not forget to take a step further, like, share and comment on this video. Please do follow us on all our social media channels on Facebook, on YouTube and also on Instagram. Also check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. Let's go straight up into the main news. Court puts Ayade defection case on hold. Hey guys, this is still DJMTV Daily News Updates. Justice Taiwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja has allowed legal framework by lawyers in the defection matters involving Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State over his defection for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC), thereby putting the judgment on hold. Justice Taiwo, who put the judgment on hold following a letter by the counsel to the governor, Chief Mike Ozokume's son, who claimed to be drawing the attention of the court to a judgment of the Enugu Division of the Court of Appeal. The video we're about to watch saw Mike Ozokume's son, who gave several instances where higher court has declared that the vote belongs to the candidate and not to the political parties. And he also said that the case decided in Enugu Appeal Court applies in all force to the Ayade's case. He said when the higher court has made a declaration, it is binding on all lower courts. Therefore, the High Court in Cross River State must obey and listen to the Court of Appeal in Enugu State. Let's watch the video. We'll be right back.
The court actually invited counsel to all parties to come and address it based on the judgment Boji, Senator Boji and others versus Governor Umahi and others, which was delivered by the Court of Appeal Enugu Judicial Division just on Friday last week, about 5 days ago. And the judge was right to have done so, because no judge can pretend not to be aware of binding decisions. We call it the doctrine of stare decisis. Judicial precedent. What has been said by a higher court should be bound by or abided by a lower court. The judgment of the Court of Appeal in Enugu is a judgment in rem. It applies to the whole world and to everybody, whether you were a party to that case or not. And the judgment was essentially relying on the case of Attorney General of the Federation against Abubakar Atiku, decided by the Supreme Court itself in 2007, where the issue of who owns the votes and what is the consequence of defecting from the platform on which we were elected into office to another political party. The case was not novel. The Court of Appeal found that this is not novel, that the Supreme Court looked at this same issue in Atiku's case. In that case, Atiku, who was vice president to Obasanjo in PDP, had some quarrels and disagreements with his boss. And so he resigned and defected from PDP to the then AC. And the question was, and Obasanjo got angry. I said, you can't do that. I hereby declare your seat vacant. Atiku went to the Court of Appeal, Abuja, which was the court of first instance. And he won. And the Attorney General appealed to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court made it clear that defection is not one of the reasons stipulated in the Constitution for removing a governor. A governor defecting is exercising his constitutional right under Section 40 of the Constitution, freedom of association, freedom of assembly. So the Supreme Court in Article said The Constitution has exhaustively provided for how a governor who are taking the oath of office and oath of allegiance can be removed from office. Defection is not one of them. And that the principle in law is expressio unius, exclusio ulterior, which means the express mentioning of one thing is the exclusion of others. And that if you want to know this Court of Appeal judgment, how a governor can be removed, you have to go to section 180 and 188 and 189 of the Constitution. If a governor dies in office, if he resigns by himself, if his term expires and is succeeded by his successor after 4 years, or if he's impeached
by the State Assembly,
by the State House of Assembly, or if he's found to be lunatic, in which case a board is set up to determine his sanity. That these are the only instances in which a governor can be removed, not for defecting. So that judgment applies on all fours with the case in issue. It has to do with the votes. PDP are saying they own the votes that Ayade carried to APC. Court of Appeal found that the votes that they said Umahi carried from PDP to APC were no longer PDP votes, but they belong to the individual who won the election. The same way the Supreme Court had also found in Atiku's case. And the Supreme Court is several authorities on Bugadiu's case, Ozongbachi versus Amadi, so many cases. It says votes no longer belong to a political party. It is an individual that contests election that owns the votes. The political parties are merely used as vehicles to canvass for votes for an individual and amass votes for an individual. But that once the individual is sworn in, he owns the votes, not the political party. So the Supreme Court actually said it is painful, immoral, and unconscionable for an individual to leave a party that elected him and go to another, but it is not illegal. The Court of Appeal this time found that it could be immoral or inappropriate, but it is not illegal. So those clamoring, I've written a lot of articles on this area. It is an argument from a moral perspective. Thank God the National Assembly is currently going on with constitutional amendment. This is the time for them to amend, to include that one of the reasons you can remove a governor is when he defects. For now, it is not the law, and it cannot be done. That was why the court said, in the case of a Juro versus Idris, that you cannot walk up into the Federal High Court with an originating summons to remove a city governor who has sworn to oath of allegiance and oath of office. That's what they tried to do in this same case. So the case decided last week in Court of Appeal, Enugu Judicial Division applies on all fours to this case, and by the doctrine of stare decisis, this court is bound by that decision, and that is why I commend the court for inviting parties over to come and address it again on it today.
Welcome back, guys. So here we have it. We've heard from the counsel to the state government of Cross River State, Mike Ozokome, who has said that he commended the High Court in Cross River State for listening and obeying the judgment of the appeal court in Enugu State. Although he has cited several cases, like the case of Atiku and Obasanjo, when Atiku deflected from the PDP and joined another party, and he won that case when it was taken to the Supreme Court. Not too long ago, Dave Umahi also won the case in appeal court when the judge gave the judgment that the vote belongs to the candidate and not to the party. So guys, what are your thoughts and comments concerning this issue? Do you think that the court is wrong, that the vote actually belongs to the party and not to the candidate, or do you stand on the side of the vote belongs to the candidate and not the party? Share your thoughts and comment with us in the comment section below. Thank you for watching till the end of this video, and as a way of reminder, do not forget that we are also on Facebook and on YouTube at DJMTV. Please check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. You can also place your advert with us at DJMTV and be rest assured that your business will get to the desired market. Until I come your way with another exciting edition of DJMTV Daily News, thank you for watching.
DJMTV. People and people don't say no, they don't like it.
Welcome to DJMTV.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.